This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. It's a shotgun run call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. And they feature the fullback as a receiver there, Kirk, but the defense was not fooled. They're all over.
I like the idea of trying to change it up and get the ball to the fullback because he doesn't get his hands on it very often. But as you said, the defense all over that, not fooled at all. And the result is a loss of yardage.
Using his legs, it's Hall. Finds room at the 30. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. It's early, but this crowd is fired fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And they pick up the first on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down, aggressive start. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Trying to find some room. It's Hall. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They'll run it from the gun. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. It's no good. He missed it. With that miss, the score remains the same.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it. They stop him right at the 24. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To the air, it's Lawrence. Catch made on the left side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it.
The ball is picked off. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Trying to find room. It's Hall. That's a strong stiff arm. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
A nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs, I mean, the list goes on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Bringing pressure. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it on the move. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Hand off to the single back. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Scanning the field. It's Lawrence. Just trying to get rid of it. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Pressure is coming. He's going to pull it down and run. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back, it's Lawrence. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. He's running out of time here. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. A big gain.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Powell. Touchdown, Oregon. Strong game by this quarterback.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0.
Is good. That makes the score Oregon 7, Alabama.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Now here comes the bunch formation. Keeping it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Kennedy. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Here's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Now it's 2nd down here. And he drops back in the gun. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
He's escaping the pocket now. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. That's a design quarterback keeper. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Looking downfield. It's Kennedy. The pocket breaking down. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. Well, now it's 3rd down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Get set, get set.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Here's the 2nd down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Oh, it's snapped to the back. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT.
Here is on for the extra point.
And he knocks it right through.
The extra point is good. That ties the game at 7.
Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Comes back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They'll run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing with third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Backed up second and long at the 17. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback still with the football. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Throws it to the right. He makes the grab. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Pulls it in. It's Wade. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Quarterback drops back. Pulls it in. It's Hall. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Second down after that previous play. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Give it to the back again. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Will kick it off to begin the second half. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. With more pre-snap movement. The pass rush closing in. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49. By completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incompletion makes it second down. Looking to pass. It's Kennedy. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect to this receiver downfield.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Pass hauled in inside the 15.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown, Bama. Will take the lead in the second half.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Went after, up and good. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch.
It's a good job here to be able to catch that ball, but let's give credit to the defense for making that play.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's moving out of the pocket.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he pulls in the catch. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Big set. Here's 2nd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create, trying to extend the play. They're going to scramble now, and he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Defense is coming after him. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
On the 12-yard line, it's 2nd and long now. Back to throw. It's Kennedy. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Fires this one deep middle. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tide.
And, Chris, we finally have a great play here by this offense. A nice touchdown throw by this quarterback. This is his first touchdown pass, not only in this game, but the first of the season. So congratulations to him.
Point after, not quite through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Running with purpose. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage. Now, don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Powell. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Handoff heading left. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. It was a good battle. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's got it inside the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Ducks.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Almost set up with a PAT. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He's going to bring it out from his own end zone. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Here's the throw deep downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
So second down after the incompletion. Linebackers making some adjustments now. To throw, it's Kennedy. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Receiver makes the grab.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Finding space at the 20. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. 3rd down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this 3rd down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Ducks offense retakes the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Looking to pass here. Second down and long from the 9-yard line. Receiver in motion now. Dropping back. It's Kennedy. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He'll take a deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
And he's going to launch it deep again. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Alabama. Just ran away from the defense.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here comes a handoff. Powering through. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target. But this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, and he can't make the catch on the crossing route. And that's going to bring up fourth down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw to his receiver. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's caught. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Up front, lined up. It's first down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Bringing pressure. He's moving out of the pocket. He's got his man wide open. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead. And I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Quick throw to the left side. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And he's got some open field ahead. Past the 20. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Yeah, the offense convert that pick into points. They're set up first and goal. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on second and goal? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Bama. And this one is getting ugly. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the point after is right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped. This would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
To throw, it's Kennedy. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
2-9 Philly.
Looks to the left, pass caught. Touchdown, tied, and the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. And they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here.
42 Spider.
Intercepted in the end zone.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score out.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And the Oregon offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. The back's got it. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page.
55 weak.
Caught quickly. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Toss play, running right. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a great toss play for the first down. One of the things I love about this play is you get the ball to the back's hands. Now you allow him to see the defense, kind of stretch the defense out, and then get north and south and pick up a first down.
It's a run to the left. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. It's fourth down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. Now with the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. He just goes down, and that'll do it for the ball game. There was so much anticipation, so much preparation on both sides for a matchup like this to begin the season, Kirk. That's a big W on a big stage here early.
Well, you get through camp, you wonder how the season's going to get started, and they cannot be any happier. Now we'll just have to see how far they can ride this momentum as we go through the first half of the season.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.